Give thanks
Blessed
to
love.
life and the life giver. Behold how good and pleasant it is for us brethren and sisters to dwell together in unity and love. It's like the precious ointment upon our head that went down to our beard. Even Aaron's beard that went down unto the skirts of his garments. As the dew of Hermon, and to the descend upon the mountain of Zion. Come where the Lord commanded his blessing, even life and love forevermore. So hail our God, Selassie, Jehovah God, Rastafari. Our Almighty God, the Rastafari, great and terrible God, the Rastafari, the Almighty God. Jah, who seated in the and reigned in the flesh. O thou most high, eternal Father, Jehovah God, the Rastafari. Hear us and bless us, O Lord, keep and sanctify us all. Because thy holy face is shining upon us, thy children, we shall be saved every day. O thou most high God, Jah,
Rastafari.
Peace one for our God. Let us for the pattern of our Master of God. With the balm of your counsel, our strength to renew. Let us do it our hand, that our mind tell us to do. Work in salvation, the ends of the earth. Man of right God, woman of right God is said the black eyes, and man will manualize. Last year.
Yeah.
Rastafari. Empress Majesty.
Blessed love, my Lord. Daniel, take it away, my Lord, and welcome your YouTube family, Majesty as usual, and then we will sing, okay?
Yes, for sure. Glorify and give thanks,
yeah,
Honorable Priest Imsley.
After I finish sing, yeah.
Give thanks and glorify Honorable Priest Imsley for the opening prayer, my Lord. Blessed love to one and all, Give thanks for everyone in the Zoom meeting. And give thanks for those watching on YouTube. This is the African Liberation Network. I'm the host, Honorable Prophet Daniel. And this is, the celebration of Honorable Empress Menen, as for Haile Selassie born day, April the 3rd. So, this is the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, giving thanks and praise unto our mother of creation, So welcome one and all, and, a heart of celebration, universally. Queen, the mother of creation, glorify Empress Menen. So, I would turn it over to Honorable Empress Lily May at this time still to give a word, because, she was the one who really inspired us to even gather this evening still. So, Mama Lily, if you would, take it away.
Blessed love one and all universally. Give thanks for the Ethiopia Africa Black and International Congress Women Freedom Liberation League. Give thanks for all mothers, daughters, grandmothers, sisters who stand up in the right, to show forth the glory of Her Royal Highness Empress Menen as for Haile Selassie. Give thanks and glorify for all Mama, sons, and daughters, Let us continue to keep Mama visible and, to caring and sharing and just, being happy with our mother and father of creation. Give thanks to King Emmanuel Charles Edwards, the high priest of Salem, Melchizedek. Give thanks, for him teaching us daughters and giving us the 21 days purification principle that we could be like our mother, chaste woman and humble and meekness and kind and loving and all the things that King Emmanuel teach I and I daughters, we give thanks and glorify and give thanks to all the sisters that, on the celebration here and even universally, listening to the African Liberation Network. And I give thanks for the host, faithful, and let us pray for we one another. Holy Emmanuel Eyes, last year, Rastafari. And last but not least, prophet and prophetess of the Most High God, Mr. and Mrs. Marcus Messiah Garvey. We give thanks for our mother also, Empress Amy Jakes Garvey, prophetess, who stood up with her husband, womanfully and made the philosophy and opinions when he gave her the word. The published his book, put all his speeches in his book, and he said that she know And he's confident that she wouldn't change one word. Give thanks for, that this great woman, because we live forever, Give thanks for her dedication and her loyalty and her faithfulness, Give thanks and glorify for the Father, God, and the Mother, Goddess, and the Foundation, UNIA, the OAU, and the EABIC, and the EABIC WFLL. Give thanks for I, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Blessed love to one and all. Blessed love to one and all. Happy celebration. Happy celebration.
Yes, I give thanks. And at this time, we'd like to call upon Honorable Empress Miriam to sing my opening hymn. The hymn that she chose is hymn number 650 from the Sacred Songs and Solos. Ring the bells of Zion, there is joy today for a soul returning from the wild. See, the Father meets him out upon the way, welcoming his weary, wandering child. Most High, Selassie, Jah,
Rastafari. Aye.
Mama Maisie, you ready?
Oh, yes, Majesty. I am always ready to sing.
All right.
Give thanks, honorable family, for life,
Yes,
health, and strength. Give thanks again as we group up to celebrate our Mama 130 years of anniversary. I will give thanks to the glorious woman of her, Queen Amigo, our mother who set the way for our sons and daughters, same way, to follow in our footsteps. The queens of all queens, the mother of all mother, our mother, Empress Menen, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. And I'll be singing for her tonight. Through your strength and power. Hey, go ahead, Jah Daniel.
Take great
Drop
pleasure.
for me, please.
We take great pleasure to continue with this, our opening hymn number 650 from the Sacred Songs and Solos. Ring the bells of Zion, there is joy today.
Hey, I'm having a problem here.
Mama? Mama, you there?
Yes, but I'm having some kind of signal problem. So I'm going out on the veranda to see if I can get better ear, okay? Give me a moment.
All right, then.
All right.
So Daniel, give me the number again. 5 what?
650.
All right, Majesty.
Yeah, and while the Empress is singing, we'll just ask everyone else to keep the microphones on mute. If you want to sing along, just mute the microphone so that it doesn't, give a delay in the live stream for the ones listening. And give thanks for, order and respect. Yes, Mama, you ready?
Yes, I do.
All right. Ring the bells of Zion, there is joy today.
Ring the bells of Zion, there is joy today.
For a soul returning from the wild.
For a soul returning from the wild.
See, the Father meets him out upon the way.
See the Father meet him out upon the way.
Welcoming his weary, wandering child.
Welcome in his weary, wandering child.
Glory, glory.
Glory. What a glory of the angels sing.
Glory, glory, how the loud harps ring.
Glory, what a glory, how the loud loud offering.
There's the ransom army like a mighty sea.
It's the ransom army like a mighty sea.
Pealing forth the anthem of the free.
Pleading for the anthem of the free.
Ring the bells of Zion, there is joy today.
Ring the bells of Zion, there is joy today.
For the wanderer now is reconciled.
For the wonder now is reconciled.
Yes, a soul is rescued from his sinful way.
Let our soul it rescue from a sinful way.
And is born anew a ransom child.
And is born a newly ransomed child.
Glory, glory, how the angels sing.
Glory, what a glory, how the angels sing.
Glory, glory, how the loud harps ring.
Glory, what a glory, how the loud harp rings.
There's the ransom army like a mighty sea.
It's the ransom army like a mighty sea.
Pealing forth the anthem of the free.
Feeling for the anthem of the free.
Chorus celebration.
I, 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 I,
Glory, glory, how the angels sing.
Glory, what a glory, out
Glory, glory, how the loud harps
glory,
ring.
what a glory, out the loud
Tis the
offering.
ransom army like a mighty sea.
The ransom army like a mighty sea.
Pealing forth the anthem of the free.
Healing for the anthem of the free.
Ring the bells of Zion, spread the feast today.
Ring the bells of Zion, spread the feast today.
Angels swell the glad triumphant strain.
Angels swell the glad triumphant sound.
Tell the joyful tidings, bear it far away.
Tell the joyful tidings, bear it far away.
For a precious soul is born again.
For a precious soul is born again.
Glory, glory, how the angels sing.
Glory, what a glory, how the angels sing.
Glory, glory, how the loud harps
Oh,
ring.
glory, What a glory, how the loud I bring.
Is the ransom army like a mighty sea?
Ransom army like a mighty sea.
Healing for the anthem of the free coming down.
Healing for the anthem of the free.
Coming down, coming down. Glory, glory, how the angels sing.
Glory, what a glory, how the angels sing.
Glory, glory, how the loud harps ring.
Glory, what a glory, how the loud I bring.
Tis the ransom army like a mighty sea.
A ransom army like a mighty sea.
Healing forth the anthem of the free.
The anthem of the free. Last verse, my Lord.
All right, ring the bells of Zion, spread the
The
feast.
bells of Zion, spread the feast today.
Angels swell the glad triumphant strain.
Angels swell the glad triumphant sound.
Tell the joyful tidings, bear it far away.
Tell the joyful tidings, bear it far away.
For a precious soul is born again.
Oh, a precious soul is born again.
Glory, glory, how the angels sing.
Glory, oh, what a glory, how the angels sing.
Glory, glory, how the loud
Oh,
harps ring.
glory, oh, what a glory, how the loud harp ring.
Is the ransom army like a mighty sea.
It's the ransom army like a mighty sea.
Healing forth the anthem of the free coming down.
Feeling for the anthem of the free. In a holy Mount Zion, Zion, Zion high, Lord holy Mount Zion, Zion. Father God, we thank you as we gather here tonight celebrating our mama 130 years of anniversary, Lord. We give thanks to each and every one, Heavenly Father. We give thanks for your guidance and protection through the day, Father, and guiding us through the night. Most High, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, cut and clear that, my Lord and Empress. Blessed love.
Yes, give thanks, Mama.
Blessed love.
Wonderful hymn.
Majesty.
Honorable. I encourage ones and ones to turn on your video, so people can see who is speaking. If you feel comfortable to, no pressure still, but it is a video. But yeah, my Lord, honorable priest, I have a word. Let the unmute first. You have to unmute, honorable priest Imsley.
Yeah, what you are saying, my lad?
I was just saying if I have a word, if you want to say something or read something or sing something or anything, you know, I want to share something for Mama's birthday.
Whenever ready. I will read this little read we have in here. Queen of Queens, last reigning Empress of Ethiopia, born April 3rd, 1889, mother of the African nation. Empress Menen Aswa was a remarkable visionary and leader who was responsible for building the first high school for a young man in Ethiopia, well educational schools, churches, and child care centers for the health and well-being of the Ethiopian people. She also built a number of churches and schools around the continent. One of the primary schools is in Ironine neighborhood of Molakin. It's the person who write this, say we call Ethiopia from the word Ethiopia, even to today. So we give thanks for such a remarkable Omega that showed her light. And one of the things that really impressed me with His Imperial Majesty and Empress Menen that I believe he is her fourth husband, if I'm mistaken, third or fourth. And so we just it's like getting a relationship and it never work, and like she doomed for the rest of life. In Joshua, we say the woman is ever, and he said he never see what, not 1 inch of evil is in Empress Menen. The whole Ethiopia loved her for her humility and the way she cared about herself and dedication to salvation order. So with thanks that the Omegas them could have such inspiring light, because we see the white world, they attack the one and because of little false illusions and create in the family. So we thank that the them have beacon and light and an example. Because Empress Selassie, I say, she is also his advisor in everything he did. He always consulted her, valued her opinion. So in the say like woman, some man hear them, they go on like if God made a mistake when they make woman. Yeah. And we give them that we can see a different light to see a woman, you know, we were all created equal in the eyes of the Father. We were created for each other, you know. So we call him after slavery, infidelity was encouraged in the black race, especially the black man. Infidelity. Look, well, maybe even so now, but you know, a man have him wife and him faithful to him wife. And man, I say, oh, look soft, he man, him have a thing. And all these little ways that we, you know, we as man and throughout the ages come down, break the confidence and that trust level between man and woman. Because black and black woman, if you look at them, it's very scarce to see a man say, yeah, I've been married for the last 50 years. And, you know, we have this thing called baby mother and baby father that just come up recently. So we give thanks to see we have a beacon of a light that the Empress them can strengthen themselves up, and we in turn can appreciate their strength, appreciate a strong woman and minister unto them. And, you know, in that communication and that diligence, you know, that reverence of relationships. And it's not easy sometimes, but, you know, we have to always try. And so we give thanks for that ensample, Empress. The Empress, they carry such a power, you know, and sometimes they don't know how to use it. Their mouth is very powerful, but sometimes they abuse it also. So it's and then, on both sides. So we give thanks and we give praises that we have a light we can look forward to, an example we can draw from, and continue in such a upfulness. I glorify all the Omegas here. Love the item there from my heart and soul, and proud, to be a part of this Holy Emmanuel Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. I never plan to say nothing, all spontaneous, it just as it comes, just let it go. So, Honorable Prophet, I do give thanks for the eye, your diligence, and your consistency. Amidst all the battle and the turmoil and the thing, I see you continue to do God work. Continue, Honorable, in such a mighty way. But at the battle, the sweet of the victory. Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Lord, and blessed.
Honorable. Give thanks, Honorable Priest, for your words, and give thanks for your presence. Good to have at least one priest always, so the eye came right in time, so glorify the eye, and give thanks for everything that I said still. I would love, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 empresses on the line. So I would love for all of the empresses to be able to speak or share something if they would like to, there's no pressure whatsoever. But if, I love for the item, to talk about your inspiration still from Empress Menen, or sing a song or read something, or whatever the case may be, some type of tribute to the, Queen of Queens. So I figure we could probably start with the elders. Empress Lily already spoke a little. I don't know if you want to speak again. If not, then Empress Maisie could go through. She could pass it on to the next Empress that wants to say something still. So Mama Lily,
My Lord and Empresses.
blessed love, Empress Dion, and thanks for our presence.
Give to the Royal Omega, thanks to the Black Mother of Creation, even the Black Mother of I, and the Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Well, I write something.
All right.
So I'll just it. Omega. A mother's love nowhere else you can find. Mama Omega, she's a queen, royal and divine. She loves her children both near and far, not only if they black like her. She don't discriminate by race or color because she is a woman of great, great honor. Mama Omega dresses so fine in her long royal garbs, just divine, with threads of silk and gold mixed with linen, fine beads of red and scarlet on the trimming. But don't be flabbergasted by the look, because if you're rude, you can get a right talk. On the battlefield, she is well known because she has her own platoon. This is no cartoon. A dread woman there when she marching through the streets of Ottawa. Gun in hand like any other man, she came to defend her homeland. Black as night, she takes to flight. Mama Omega, so royal and divine, they even made her a libertine. She humbled herself, that made her great. She even taught woman to hold the faith, to be humble and meek. And when the man gives trouble, bring the warrior to the street. Otherwise, she tells no lies, has no false pride. She feeds the stranger at the gate out of her own plate. Kindness is the key, she would say to you and me. Virtuousness brings bliss, a feeling that can't be missed. I wish I had more time to talk about a woman so fine, royal and divine. Mama Omega, yours and mine. Holy Queen of the Eye, Selassie, Jah, love. That's my contribution to the night. Love, full of the love.
Mighty.
Rastafari. Give thanks for the inspiration. Yeah, give thanks for the courage to share too,
Yes, my.
Give thanks, Empress Dion.
Yes,
Blessed love, sis. Blessing,
Happy.
blessing. Yes, that's
Love,
my
love.
poem, Empress. That's my poem, Empress.
Girl, Empress.
Aye.
Yes, girl.
Sister Cindy.
Let's
Blessed
stop
love.
Blessing, love, Mama.
Come on,
Happy
you know.
Heart of
Mama.
love, heart of
heart of
celebration.
love. Happy
Yes,
celebration.
beloved.
Love.
Mama
Sister D.
Cindy.
Sister D, where your sister? Where your sister, Rachel?
I don't know.
She
What
said
happened
she's
to Empress
coming.
Rachel, Empress D?
She says she's coming in a moment.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I
I
have a
just know. It's
chorus.
me.
So I have a chorus.
So what was the thing
Can I
Me too.
after that?
Me too. Me
Well,
too.
Rasta bring out his
So can I sing the chorus
Empress
for my
Menen, we
mother?
adore you.
All
The
right.
mother of the earth. Empress Menen, we love you. You know what life is worth. Oh, she teach the little children, and she feed the little children. Empress Menen, we love you. You're the mother of the earth. The Empress Menen, Selassie.
Ja. Rastafari.
Can I strengthen that? Can I
Blessed
strengthen that little chorus?
Go
Can I
ahead.
strengthen
Show
that
me.
little chorus?
Of course.
All right.
Yes, you
Here
may.
we go. Yeah, all right, give thanks. Empress Menen, we love you. You're the mother of the earth. Empress Menen, we adore you. But you know what life is worth. For your children are you sweet children. Empress, we love you. You're the mother of the earth. Singing Empress Menen, we love you. You're the mother of the earth. Empress Menen, we adore you. You know what life is worth. Are you teaching the little children? Are you feeding the little children? Empress Menen, we love you. You're the mother of the earth. Empress Menen, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Mama, we love you and we adore you. You are the mother of the earth. You feed us. You teach us. You nurture us. You bring us. You do everything to us. We love you, Mama. We love you. Through just strength and power. Most High, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Empress Menen. Blessed be.
Yes, I.
Blessed
The floor is
love,
open.
give
The
that.
floor is open. Yeah, give thanks, Mama. Next, don't be shy.
Go ahead, loved ones. I want to sing a chorus. Go ahead, loved ones. Yes,
Well,
sister.
you can go ahead then, Empress Lily.
King
Mama Lily.
Selassie, the word. I'm not gonna make it visible. King Selassie, I gave the word. I'm not gonna make it known. Make it known, make it known, make it known. Empress Menen is the word. I'm not gonna keep her visible. Empress Menen is the word. I'm not gonna keep her visible, 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 visible. Charity is her name. I'm not gonna make it visible. Charity is her name. I'm not gonna make it known. Make it known. Make it known. Make it known. Jaja in a holy mount, Zion, 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 I, Lord, Mount Zion, Zion. Empress Menen, I,
Rastafari.
yeah,
Rastafari.
happy celebration, one and all beautiful daughters of Her Majesty. Glorify, blessed love, happy celebration from Ethiopia. Jehovah, yeah.
Yeah, Rastafari.
Take it away, host.
Thank you, great mother. And the next Empress, Mama Cindy, did I want to say something?
Blessed love, royal family. Yes, I just like to share a small excerpt from a book that I have. And if you don't mind, I'll share it now.
Freedom, freedom.
Give thanks, my Lord. So it states, most studies of Haile Selassie only devote a footnote to the Empress. And yet the influence that she exerted in her husband over decades of marriage should not be underestimated. Empress Menen was not a political person in the way they say Menelik II Queen's consort Empress Taitu had been. The woman who in 1896 had commanded her own regiment in the field against Italian invaders. But she was undeniably a constant and indispensable source of support for His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie. Nor did she ever leave her husband's side, even during difficult times, such as when her uncle, Lij Ieyasu, was disposed. It goes on to say that she always played host to distinguished foreign guests on the many state visits to Ethiopia that took place after the war. It said that she never accompanied the emperor on his trips abroad because she didn't really want to leave her homeland. It said that she, Empress Menen, endowed many churches, not just in her native country. For instance, after the war, as thanks for the royal family's sojourn in Palestine, she funded the building of a church in Jericho. The Empress was also a staunch champion of women's rights. Before the Italian invasion, she opened the first school for girls only out of her private purse. She became the first president of the Ethiopian Red Cross, in which capacity she contributed greatly by supplying food and medical goods to the war effort in 1936. It also stated that, above all, Etiji Menen was a family person and a guiding spirit to her children and her grandchildren. I found this to be really funny. It says, when Rastafari Mekanen was about to be crowned king in 1930, he toyed with the idea of leaving his wife and ascending the throne with another woman, the beautiful Aster Mengesha, sister of the prince of Tigray, Ras Seyoyum. It was Ras Kasa who brought his cousin to his senses at this time. He took him to ask, telling him, Princess Menen has always stuck by you. Now it's up to you to show some loyalty to your wife. As the Empress was telling my mother this tale, she also came out with an astonishing confession. If he had left me, she confided, I'd have left the house there and then and taken up with Ras Haliyu, the powerful prince of Gojam and fierce opponent of the emperor, had made no secret of his fondness for Menen. Whether she ever really had such a move in mind, I cannot say. Perhaps she only said it in jest. But in any event, it shows that when the chips were down, she could be a thoroughly feisty person. Give thanks.
Rastafari. Give thanks, Empress Cindy.
Hey,
Very insightful information.
yes, I like that.
And by the way, that garment you
That's
have
the
on there is
warrior
beautiful.
spirit.
Give thanks, Honorable Blessed.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yes, I.
Give
Thanks
thanks.
for the contribution, as
Yes.
always.
All the
Word thanks, Sister
Thanks.
Cindy, but the last part kind of have me heady. Yes, Sister Cindy, the thanks for, your contribution and reading that, but the last part have me thinking, but it's all right. It's okay.
But I like
Oh,
some.
that's what I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you who wrote it. Who wrote that
oh, the name, the author of the book is Aspra Wilson Asseret. Aspra Wilson Asseret.
It's his it's a like a someone who's related to His Majesty. It's like a younger, like, not grandson, but like I think His Majesty was like his uncle or like a great uncle or something like that. But definitely someone related to him.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I give thanks again, Empress Cindy. Well, we still have Empress Afi and Empress Trisha. Either of the item feel to
Yes, blessed greetings and peace and love to one and all. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can clearly, loud and clear.
Yes, I give thanks for the moment. Give thanks to our Honorable Mother Empress Menen. And this is just in 2018, I had the opportunity to attend a leadership conference, and the conference name is basically the Empress Menen Blue Fire Leadership Retreat. Blue fire representing, in the fire itself, you see two colors. You see the red and you see the blue. The blue is the feminine energy and the red is the masculine. And one of the things that one of my sisters, Sister Beta Mariam, she did extensive work on Empress Menen. And I'm going to read you just something that, that she was able, and it's more in depth, but I have cut it down. She says, the heretical ascension of Empress Menen from her birth to her transition gives the Rastafari woman the blueprint to self-mastery and have paved a path of virtue for I and I. The titles reflect the order of hierarchy in her life's journey and gives a supreme ascension of the woman manifested in Empress Divine. Her life reveals the value and virtuous woman. Her life have portrayed excellence. And I thought that was just so important for I and I as a Rasta woman to know. She also, some of the names that were given to the Empress was Her Imperial Majesty, Woleti Geograce, Etegi Menen, Her Royal Highness, Etegi Taitu, Queen of Queens, and of course we know Empress Wazero Menen and Empress Menen Askra. And I thought that was like just so important, as I would say again, for I and I to know that her ascension and her virtue all played a part from her birth to her transition, played an important part as she showed nothing but virtue, and she was loved by the emperor. He was given the medal of, I think it's a medal of honor or a title given to him for being being faithful throughout their life together while she wasn't, treading earth. So, I do give thanks again. I give thanks to you, Prophet Jadaniel, for always being that pillar that we can come to disseminate information. Give thanks for the platform and all the platform guests.
for all of the brothers and sisters that are listening. Again, give thanks for our virtuous mama, Queen Omega, our Itegi Menen, our Royal Highness, our Itegi Taitu, our Queen of Queens, Her Imperial Majesty, Empress Menen. Jah Rastafari, peace and love to the royal family.
Give thanks, Mama Empress Trisha, for those strong words. Give thanks for sharing. I always love to learn more about Empress Menen because there's really not as much information easily available like His Majesty and even Emperor Menelik and Empress, the other empresses that were like, Ruler Empress Taitu and Empress, what's the other one? Pardon me. Taitu and what was the other empress that was in power after Emperor Menelik? Pardon? No, I don't. No.
You talking about Zalditu?
Zalditu, give thanks. Yes, Zalditu. So, Empress Menen, even though she was very influential, there's just not a lot of information about her. So I love, learning more. Because it needs to be balanced. Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that I would say that I wish I could have shared tonight was in Sister Betta Miriam's when she gave her platform on the Empress, she went into the chakras and the ascension of all the chakras and how she ascended to the throne, identifying each chakra level from birth to her being crowned Empress. And maybe at some point I'll be able to share that with the wider family, and the wider family also.
Yes, I.
Give thanks.
Rastafari. Well, and also to, thank you for acknowledging, the platform and what it stands for. And, it is here for the item for all of us really to share what we know and, to learn together and share everything so others can also learn, because information is to be shared, not to be, kept under a bushel, as a light that we want to shine still, especially about our virtuous mother, our Queen of Queens, and everything good about her and good about Ethiopia and Black people and everything, so everyone, who shares something is definitely greatly appreciated. Even those who didn't share and don't feel to share, your presence is appreciated still. We have a few more who haven't had a chance to speak. Honorable Empress Afi, Honorable Prophet Jah Blaze, Honorable Prophet Aiko. The item could take a turn and say something if you feel to. Like I said, no pressure at all still, but the more the merrier, everybody brings something different to the table. So don't feel shy. And the floor is open.
Blessed love.
Blessed love, Honorable.
Blessed love, my Lord and Empress. Blessed love to one and all. Give thanks for life and the mighty life giver. Most High, Selassie, Jah.
Rastafari.
Yes, and I give thanks to the Woman Freedom Liberation League, through our loving mother, first ancient Queen of Creation, Royal Empress Menen of Black Mount Zion, Selassie, Jah.
Rastafari.
Glorify that through her, through this royal goddess, her light shine through her and I. All women designed to hold her right within themselves in this time. The royal elders, them amongst her and I. All royal empresses and princesses of this time, glorify the ancient goddess, them, Give thanks to life. Give thanks to all them, designed to hold her right within themselves, within beauty and honor. For women that love God, and abide within, the ways of cleanliness and beauty and uprightness, and purity. For such woman shall be praised. Give thanks for the virtuous woman in this time. Most High, Selassie, Jah.
Rastafari.
All right. Let's all love to one another. Give thanks.
Worthy, honorable, give thanks for that word of strength. Yes, more praises. Honorable Prophet Jah Blaze, Honorable Jah Aiko, that I didn't want to share. If not, I would turn it over to one of the elder leading empresses and allow them to kind of bring it forward to sealing up, and then, you know, the Honorable Priest Imsley will call upon the eye again to close it with a prayer still. But, you know, freedom to sing a chorus, or, yeah, it's not just, we don't just have to talk. It don't have to be so solemn neither, you know. We can have a little fun and have a joyful moment, you know. Yeah.
Yes, Honorable Prophet, when we get a chance, I like to sing a chorus to the Omega them too. Whenever I get free.
Yes, I. Honorable Prophet Blaze, I wanted to say something, Bobo.
Holy Emmanuel, I Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Thanks and glorify again, you know, for the mighty celebration moving through the heart of the black woman of the heart, you know, Mama Miga, you know, Empress Menen, you know, from that time coming on to this time, you know. Well, as you can see, you know, the daughters of Zion, them don't speak, you know, you see me I say. So I just give thanks and glorify for the daughters of Zion and them again, you know, for our mama, you know, all Empress, you know, our black woman, you know, Empress Trisha, you know, Empress Cindy, you know, Empress Diana, you know, Mama Maisie, you know, Mama Lily, you know, and all the black woman, you know, give thanks to them and again, you know, give thanks for the joy, you know. Give thanks for the mighty works, you know, Honorable Jah Daniel Dio. Always keep on pushing on and, you know, give thanks to the job is, you know. I give thanks and glorify for the Lenten moment. Moving through the earth, likewise coming up on the mighty resurrection, you know, resurrection of the Black Christ, and the resurrection of black people, and the resurrection of the black world, and the resurrection of I moving through the upliftment, final freedom, redemption, international repatriation out of this barren land, you know. So do ever give thanks for the mighty moment again after celebration to one and all. Holy Emmanuel, Selassie,
Jah, Rastafari,
King Emmanuel, Selassie,
Jah, Rastafari.
My Lord and Majesty, Empress, Prince and Princess, glorify, love, 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 love.
Give thanks, Honorable Prophet, my Lord.
True God.
Yes, I. Honorable Jah Aiko, if the I didn't want to speak, then Priest Imsley could go forward with the chorus that he wanted to bring up. All right, freedom.
My Lord, Jah Aiko saying something.
Go through Bobo if you want to sing.
Just one point I want to bring before I say that chorus is that listening to the Omega earlier on, the one before, where the author spoke of a conflict, a potential conflict between Farai and the Omega. And what it brings to light to me is to show you, say, in all the relations we go through, we will have conflicts and we will have this disagreement. The way to go forward is we have to penetrate conflict resolutions so that we can resolve conflict and not change up the meditation. You know, again, an argument, and I wanted to tell you, I know you did never love Jah, so it's a whole next issue coming in. So how you can say me never love Jah? So we decide the argument, we have a next something where we can argue. So conflict resolutions, you know, issues will be there, disagreements always be there. So we have to learn to resolve the conflict honorably. It's a challenge, but you know, we got to dig deep in ourselves.
Yeah.
And with such a thing, we start to say, I heard the voice of Nego say, I am this dark world's light. Look unto me, thy morn shall rise, and all thy days be bright. I looked to Negus and I found in him my star and sun. And in that light of life, I'll walk till traveling days are done. Walk in the light, beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright. shine all around us by day and by night. Rastafari, the light of the world. I say walk in your light, into the beautiful light. Come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright, 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 shine all around us by day and by night. Empress Menen, the light of the world. Holy Mount Zion, 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 Lord, Holy Mount Zion, Zion, Jehovah, Jah, Rastafari, Empress Menen, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, my Lord and Empress. Give thanks for the opportunity. God.
Give thanks, priest. Glorify the sweet singing.
Blessed love, honorable, my Lord and Majesty.
Blessed, honorable.
Born and unborn.
Worthy God, give thanks for life. Heart of celebration.
Yes, God, give thanks to the black celebration, you know. And the black woman said, "We, my Lord and Majesty."
True, honorable. Welcome. Welcome in, you know. Give thanks for the coming in. Also to Honorable Prophet Jack Clarkey and Honorable Empress Rachel. Welcome again to the African Liberation Network. I don't know who is the brethren I was just speaking with, but if I could even announce the I self still so we know who we're talking to.
Yes, honorable priest, my Lord. My name is Joshua.
Okay. Worthy. Give thanks, honorable.
My Lord, blessed.
A pleasure to meet the eye virtually.
Yes, God,
Yes,
same to
blessed
the eye, you
love,
know.
my Lord.
Yeah, man, it's one black love, you know, universally. Four wings, yours. Yeah, man, love is the key, my Lord. Love is the trendsetter. Give thanks to the black war, the founder, you know, King Emmanuel I, the seven, you know, Most High, Rastafari. My Lord, blessed.
Honorable, welcome.
An Empress.
Heart of love to
Empress,
your
blessed.
family, my Lord. Strength and power.
Blessed, my Lord and Empress.
Love. Give thanks to woman freedom liberation. Give thanks for strength and power. Give thanks to this day, my Lord and Empress. Love in the house.
Yeah, blessed heart of celebration, family.
My Lord, blessed love, God. Blessing.
Yes, blessed love, my Lord and Empress.
No troubles.
Yes, do give thanks for Empress Menen and the celebration. Give thanks for all the empresses, all the honorable empresses, them on the line tonight.
Yes, my Lord. Glorify. Good to hear from the eye. Ja'iko, welcome, my Lord. Give thanks for the eye.
Yes.
The same way.
Give thanks, my Lord.
Yes, I. Honorable Priest Lamont, welcome again. Blessed love.
Blessed love, my Lord. Happy celebration.
Yeah, blessed are the celebration, priest. The floor is kind of open still. We kind of coming down, but everyone that was already in has had a moment to speak. But Honorable Priest Lamont and Honorable, I don't know if it's Prophet or Priest Jasu, the item, you know, if you want to say a word or sing a chorus or read a, you know, excerpt of something or whatever the case may be, anything you want to share from your heart, the floor is open to you. And once everybody has a turn, we'll just kind of seal up, you know, due to the time constraint, we have something else to do after this. So, yeah.
Blessed love, my Lord and Empress.
Blessed love, my Lord.
You know,
Blessed love.
Just want to say happy celebration, you know, the strength of a woman, you know. You know, the Father say in this time, you know, the woman, you know, shall be placed up front, you know, because woman shall be instrumental in bringing forth the liberation. And I glorify, the effort of the Empress, in celebrating the the celebration, of our mother, Queen Mother of Earth, the Honorable Empress Menen Asfa, woman of virtue, woman of love, Man says the woman, that did bear, the pain, the pain of birth, the birth of earth, the birth of I and I, So it's enough blessings, and encouragement, giving thanks for the Women's Freedom Liberation League for this effort, of showing, gratitude and love, for our Queen Mother Empress Menen Asfa. Haile Selassie, Jah, Rastafari,
Rastafari.
bless and sanctify. Give thanks, my Lord and Empress.
Yes, God, give thanks for the words, short and spicy. Give thanks for the eye coming in. We're always glad to have you on the African Liberation Network. A blessed heart of celebration to the eye. Give thanks for the eye strength, same way, priest.
Thanks, my Lord.
Honorable. Yes, Honorable Jasuda, I wanted to say something, Bobo, before we close.
Man, I do give thanks again, Yeah, man, I give thanks to the Black Mother of Creation, said we, from the beginning, you know what I mean? The mother is the fullness still, and we bring forth the Black nation to the world, So I give thanks to the Black, as our Black Queen, Empress Menen, and all the great things she do, for this.
Not hearing the eye, God.
Great mission,
Okay.
And she great mission, which is follow up with concerning she's liberty, and the things she been always agitating to the Black race of people, So I always give thanks to the Black mother and honor them right up, you know what I mean, to the highest level. And I always appreciate them, with affection and with love and genuineness. So I do give thanks for a Black mother, and the Black celebration throughout the whole earth, For and I, Black mother, same way, in this one Black life, and this one Black love, from my man heart, same way, Yeah, man. One Black love to the Black Queen, a creation, blessed love. Holy Emmanuel, I, Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari, my Lord and Empress. Do give thanks again, honorable priest. Blessed love.
Worthy. Give thanks, my Lord, for thy presence and thy words of strength, same way. Yes, at this time, I would just say 2 words myself, and then I will turn it over to Honorable Priest to say, a prayer and a word to close the celebration moment. For my part, I would say that the African Liberation Network has always been, in all of our programs, has been very balanced in our, numbers as far as my Lord and Empress, there's always Empresses on the channel, no matter what we do. And I love it, that the item have freedom, feel free to come on the platform to share and to, build with us and reason and, everything, even the music class and all of the joy that we had together, it really means a lot to me, because when we do things collectively, it's only as strong as the collective, It's not a one-man show or a one-woman show. It's all of us together. I do my part to host and to provide the space, but the space would be empty, just like a tabernacle with no people. It wouldn't give no praise, So it's all us, coming together that makes it what it is. So I give thanks for the item still, and I just want to make that known. Every contribution is adds to the it's like seasoning to the pot, and it makes for a great program and a great presentation when we all come in and add something, so but pardon me. Furthermore, about Empress Menen, being the man that Haile Selassie is, even though we may not know a lot about the Empress, we would have to know that she has to be very special to be able to live with and function with someone like Emperor Haile Selassie I, who, we, as Rastafari, we know he's the greatest statesman, and also a righteous man too, so we would assume that his household would be run in a very orderly way. If you ever see him, he's always clean and neat. And really, anyone who has a mother, which is all of us, but maybe some of us didn't grow up with our mother, don't want to assume, but anyone who grew up with a mother or a grandmother in the house knows the role that a woman plays in the house and keeping everything together, grooming the youths, making sure that they grow up with upbringing, and they're not just doing and saying whatever everybody else is doing and saying if it's not right, so all of the pictures, and videos and things that we always see of the Empress and with the king, she always is fully clothed, you never hear any scandal about her, or any, as it's been said, they never had to get any third party to resolve their problems for them. They were able to work it out. And, it's a two-person thing. It's not just one person working it out. It takes two. So, it just goes to show the character of the Empress and all of the things that the item have said. She did business. She worked. She had planted like coffee plantations and, land, and she was able to build schools and, help the woman of Ethiopia to move forward in a world that's ever changing, because sometimes it really takes the insight of a woman to understand what it is that a woman would need, or how younger women are, what the world is like, and how to make it better for them, so her being the Empress of Ethiopia is a powerful position, it empowered her to be able to do the things that she did. So we just give thanks for the divine order and coming together of the king, Emperor Haile Selassie I, and Honorable Empress Menen Asfar to do the work that only they could do together, and to set such an example, as a Black woman, from Ethiopia, the most ancient of civilizations, and just to represent that ancient principle of an upright woman, the backbone of the family, the foundation of the house, as it was said, the consort to the king. So, they say the man is the head of the house, but the woman must be like the neck or something like that, because he ain't looking nowhere that she don't want him to look at, if they're tight together, so just, I won't take too long, but I just, that's my insight that I get from Empress Menen, that she really, for anyone that's looking for a role model, regardless of any religion, you don't even have to be a Rastafari, but if you want to see a woman that is able to, be upright and balance her king and hold the family up, not to say hold it down, but to keep the family together and take care of so many children and raise them and grandchildren and everything. She's definitely the greatest I've ever seen, so give thanks for such a, bright and shining light as Empress Menen, Holy Empress Menen I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. And give thanks for all the empresses of the, Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, who are, inspired by the light that Empress Menen has shined, and followers of her way. Yeah, and give thanks for the Women's Freedom Liberation League, as we celebrated a couple of weeks ago the formation of such, which is also following in the footsteps of Empress Menen, to be the voice of the Black woman and of the woman of right universally, you know. So glorify and give thanks to all the guests on the network tonight, and give thanks again for the celebration moment going through the earth, you know, and all the joy that we have in our heart, you know, as we, you know, reverence our Holy Mother of creation. Yeah, and at this time, I would love to turn it forward to the Honorable Priest Imsley, to lead us in prayer and close the program with, you know, words of righteousness. Yeah, as the I so eloquently does, my Lord.
Oh, my Lord, give thanks to the good word.
Yes,
I glorify and give thanks. What I want to say, I really appreciate the participation of all of the empresses them. Because sometimes we come on reasoning in other platform and everybody kind of tight-lipped. So I try to glorify the open heart reason with each and everyone. It was certainly a joy to be in the company of such royal mega and, you know, royal angels also. Stand up for niggas, the soldiers of that throne. Lift high the royal banner. It's not suffer, Lord. From victory on victory, the army shall lead. Level for his banks, and Christ is Lord indeed. Black Christ, Holy Emmanuel, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for us brethren and sisters to dwell together in unity and love. It's like the precious ointment upon our head that went on our beard. Even Aaron's beard that went down onto the skirts of his garments. As the dew of Hermon, as we are descending upon the mountain of Zion. From where the Lord commanded his majesty blessings, even life and love forevermore. So hail our God, Lassia, Jehovah God, Rastafari. Our Almighty God, Rastafari. Great and terrible God, Rastafari is the Almighty God. Jah, who seated inside and in the hearts of all flesh. O thou most high eternal Father, Jehovah God, Rastafari. Hear us and bless us, O Lord. Keep and sanctify us all. And cause thy holy face to shine upon us, thy children, that we shall be saved and redeemed. O thou most high God, Jah, Rastafari. Stand up for Negroes. The strife will not be long. This day the noise of battle, the next the victor's song. To us that overcometh, a crown of life shall be. We with our King of glory shall reign eternally. I and I, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Holy Empress Menen, Selassie, Jah, my Lord and Empress. Blessed love.
Bless your love, Priest
Set up my Lord and Empress.
Give thanks for our family, for the gathering.
Love to the royal black family.
Blessed love, Empress Maisie. Blessed love, Mama Lily. Empress Dion.
Holy blessed love to the black family.
Yes,
Yes,
one holy black blessed love.
Rastafari. African Liberation Network. I love your consistency and your commitment. Because if you're not committed, it will never start, and if you're not consistent, it will never end. So I glorify your strength, my Lord. I know the hurdles and the little, ups and downs, and but they are showing themselves to be resilient, and yes, my Lord. Continue, Honorable Brother, my Lord.
Yeah, together we walk, together we talk, together we wash one another's feet. Some people say we have no need, but we know that we're doing the Lord's commandments, laws and commandments of our Father, Black Christ, Father Moses, Holy Emmanuel, I, Selassie. Blessed heart of celebration to one and all. Give thanks again for the moments, our strength and powers, and a blessed heart of divine love to each and every one. Holy Empress Menen and I, Selassie. Rastafari. Peace and love till we meet at Niga's feet. On the shore.
Love, family.
Blessed love, Mama Maisie. Blessed love, Mama Lily. Blessed love, Empress Trisha. Blessed love,
Love,
Empress
Empress Cindy.
Blessed love, Empress Rachel.
Yeah, man. Everyone black love. Give thanks to the joy of the Empress them, you know.
Blessed love, my lords.
Love, love, love.
True, Mama Mila.